If you've ever felt trapped in the same inner patterns, repeating the same stories again and again, it isn't a personal failure. It's a spell of conditioning. In this video, we'll explore how to recognize those old messages that limit you, that cause static, and give you a very potent imagery exercise to be able to shift those spells, to break those spells, and to live from truth rather than from fear.
Hi, I'm Sheila Belanger, a strategic transformation coach. I'm here with this week's transformation tip. Cut through the static of your old, worn out mindset. And listen up here. I'm of a certain generation where I remember an old fashioned radio where you turned the dial to get in alignment with the frequency of the music or the station you wanted to listen to. It's time to tune up, people. To get aligned with the frequency that is about your best self, the one you aspire to be. Because we all know what it's like with the habitual, rutted mindset stories over and over again. It's like this, I'm never going to change. I can't, blah, 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 blah. Bless those ones of you. You know I've talked to you about them. They're in deep pain and suffering, and they go on and on and on. In their own deep woundedness, they are outrageously narcissistic. It's all about them and their worldview. Guess what? You have to cut that static. You have to recognize, oh my gosh, I want to be listening to some other tunes here, people. Okay, I want to get on a different frequency. So how do you do that? Well, you can feel the undertow. You can feel the habitual story coming up, ready to repeat itself 1,000 times a day to you. Whatever it is, it's all about limitation. It's all about fear. It's all about anxiety. Now, granted, our world is in really strong challenges right now. There are things to be concerned about. But being caught in the riptide of your old limited, can't do, not enough, not good enough, why bother? All you're doing is drowning. And your sweet, precious presence is not available to the world to help us all shift this huge initiatory process we're in to something better for all of us on the planet, including the animals and the earth and the elementals, okay? So, how do you cut the static? Well, those of you who are not of the generation that remember you used your hand to tune the station, the radio station, you can use your imagery or you can use your fingers. But essentially, when you hear the wounded ones getting up that head of steam, ready to repeat over ad nauseum again and again, all the nots, all the shoulds, all the can't do's, why bother? I want you to imagine that you are an arrow. And the tip of the arrow is your heart. And you are aiming precisely for the you that is already there in your fullness, in your power, in your creativity, in your generosity, in your wisdom. And you are aiming yourself to cut through the static of the old wounded ones and their decades old stories. And say, I'm aiming with my heart. Truly, I'm aiming to the one of me that is full of my life force, full of what I long to be, is already embodying the beauty, the power, the creativity, the outrageousness, the courage, the wisdom, all of it's there. So you have a choice. The static comes up. I'm an arrow. My heart is the tip of the arrow. I'm aiming my heart. I'm aiming myself to the land where there is not that static, but rather the beautiful music of your soul. The wisdom sharing of your soul, the place where there is an attitude of gratitude and there is a deep relaxation into your true essential nature. Cut through the static of your old limited mindsets. Shoot your arrow to the best one of you, the full one of you, the embodied, beautiful, powerful one that you long to be.
You've just taken a small but potent step to cut the static of the false stories that limit you and to aim to connect with your beauty, power, and courage. Bravo! In the next video, we'll continue to activate your courage and encourage you to set good boundaries.